Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. Welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for Mr. Robot. We're getting ever closer to the end of the season, the end of the show.
I feel like this is one of those shows where I can just be like, no, I'm not going to watch anymore. Because I don't want to go through any more trauma.
Yeah, I can
However,
understand. You want to know what's going to happen.
I also really want to know the answers and like the end.
Yeah, so, well, we'll have to see. Last time was request timeout. We learned Elliot hid a key for his bedroom from his dad. Dom.
Yes.
Managed to
survive.
Stab the guy.
Yeah.
Shoot. Rewatching it again while I was editing. I think I missed a little detail of it. Because she shot the one guy in the kitchen, shot Janice, and then she went like that and shot the guy in the head.
Oh.
It was so cool. It's amazing.
There's a reason that she is
she literally just went
position that she is in.
So good. Will Dom survive? She's sent Darlene off.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. And it must be soon. The meeting must be soon because it's been like
it is
four.
Christmas.
It's literally been 5 episodes. Yeah, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4 on Christmas Day, and this is going to be the 5th one. So there you go. This is season 4, episode 9, 409, Conflict. This aired on the 1st of December 2019, directed by Sam Esmail and written by Kyle Bradstreet, who, of course, we've seen. What do you think's going to happen? Conflict sounds like it's going to happen to me.
Yes. It did feel like we was at the very edge of the meeting because we obviously had that Mr. Robot Elliot bit where he wasn't too sure if he could go through with it.
I don't imagine the meeting and that part of the hack is going to be the end all of everything.
No.
But we have 5 episodes left, so...
Yeah. We haven't seen Dark Army for ages.
What do you mean? We just saw Dark
Army. But, okay, we haven't seen...
White Rose.
We
saw White Rose, like, a brief, like... I can't remember one of the episodes White Rose was in. It must have been Not Acceptable. Yeah, it was. 406.
Yeah.
So 3 episodes ago. We'll have to see. Full reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's go! Hello everyone, it's just me. Just a little message that the focus in this video got a bit messed up. And believe me, when I saw the footage, I was pissed off. It's a problem with either the camera, the phone we use, or the Luigi banner that's usually behind us. Don't know, I'll try to work it out. Hopefully there will be no more problems like this in the future. It might have just been a dirty lens on the camera, who knows. There's not even a focus option on the phone. It's a phone we use, but there we go. Anyway, I hope you can enjoy. I fixed most of it, but some of it is really blurry, but a lot of it's okay. A lot of it is good, and I hope you can still enjoy, and yeah, have fun. But there we go. Should be back to normal next time. I'll have a backup. There we go. Enjoy! Bye-bye!
I am not the one Darlene talked about.
Oh, we're gonna find out! Oh, no!
We need to wait.
Is this the meeting?
That's a cool shot.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, the music. Already, it's not even... I love the ice cold blue colour.
Sometimes I really struggle with the show to know if it's past or present.
That was such a cool, like, flip shot. It's so cool.
We're inside that room, aren't we?
Yeah.
How is he?
Do you care?
What happened today?
Oh, yeah.
There's no point in waiting here now.
We aren't going anywhere. You know where he is. You need to bring him here.
It's not that simple. We're gonna have to help him through this.
This is crazy.
Maybe we should just tell him now.
Tell him what exactly?
About everything.
Everything.
We'd like that.
Yeah.
And Elliot will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
The innocence of kids.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's not ready.
When will he be ready?
In about 3 episodes time.
That's go on far too long.
I didn't know everything that was happening.
That's a lie.
Okay, just stop.
Internal fighting in his mind.
Once the hack is done, maybe then I can get through to him. I'm gonna show him what he did.
Uh,
And if it doesn't work, he can't go
What
on
did he
with it.
do?
We may lose him forever. He hasn't woken up.
That's not true. She said they talked 2 months ago. means she might be the one who could help us.
What if Elliot isn't even Elliot?
I get what you mean.
And this whole time we've been following one of his...
Yeah, I kind of get what you're talking about. I did think that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then it wouldn't make sense with the fact that we've seen images of him. I mean, it could be manipulated, but we've seen images of him, and I don't know.
Maybe he is Sam.
I said about that one, all right? I did say that.
Great. You decided to show.
I know. You weren't expecting me.
He hasn't spoken to us for a while.
No. It's just the fact that we see them switch in between, so why, yeah.
Life throws you an error code like that, you don't have the luxury of a fucking pop-up explanation. So what are you supposed to do? Move on without answers? Stay down and drive yourself crazy with questions? That's where Elliot is. Mired in conflict.
Where the fuck have you been?
Ooh. You don't want to know.
Day didn't go exactly as planned.
Or did hers.
Nah, completely off track.
Things went a little
Yeah, she's like,
sideways for
what
you?
happened to me?
Wanna hear
Yeah.
about the fucking night I've had?
This isn't a pissing contest, sweetheart.
He's looking right at her.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
You don't want him here right now.
That's crazy how I can just like,
Yeah.
well, I'm here, so...
He just needs some time.
I don't trust you. Tell me what's going on or I'm walking.
I can't. He needs to be the one to tell you.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's not the one to tell, even though it is him.
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
right. Yeah. Who?
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
Do you realize how risky this is? What if someone saw it?
There's one last thing I need.
A little late in the game to be making demands.
It's a favor.
What's this?
I want you to destroy White Rose's machine. Everything you need to know about her project is on here.
Oh.
Why is this important to you?
Because it was
machine
important to
gonna do?
Angela.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted.
I promise.
He knows how to
Yeah.
hit the nerve with them.
I mean, it kind of it means a lot to him now, right?
Yeah.
Because of what she meant to him.
Remember,
Like,
we gotta
completely
keep
changed.
everyone there until we grab their phone numbers.
How is this gonna go? Something's gonna go.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Yeah, she don't know.
Hey.
Like,
What the hell does Price know about Angela?
yeah.
I'll fill you in. We gotta get started. We need to get access to transfer funds from Cyprus National Bank. We need every Deus asshole's phone number. Why? Because Darlene can then match each of those phone numbers to its corresponding Cyprus National Bank account number and initiate a transfer. Once she initiates the
Yank
transfer,
it
it'll
all.
trigger a security 2FA code that'll be texted to every Deus dickhead's phone. Then Darlene will run a script to automatically grab those 2FA codes and transfer all their money before they have time to stop it.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, two-factor authentication is like... a lot of people have found ways to get around it,
Yeah.
and it's like a thing.
For what, though? I'm not sure. But whatever it
I don't
is,
feel like he thinks he's leaving.
it's coming.
Probably not. Yeah.
Why is it just a meal with them two?
I can't believe Angela never told me Price was her father.
She didn't know.
Maybe she didn't know.
I miss her.
It's crazy. And we only had one episode of her this season, and it
Yeah.
was like the first 5 minutes.
I don't want to talk about it. I just...
No one else is turning up.
It's
Something's
crazy
not
how
right.
that's... Yeah.
Someone's gone in or out of that building other than Price.
I knew it wasn't going to go smoothly.
Well, you think they're onto us?
Or the Deus group isn't exactly what we think. Who knows? This don't look good at all.
See, I'm the first to arrive.
I'm the only.
Technically, I was first.
I don't know how this is going to
Want
go.
to tell me what's going on?
I thought we'd start with a drink.
I feel like White Rose is too smart.
I gave up on foreplay long ago. Just skip ahead to the part where you try to fuck me.
Oh, was that time? Dinner, was
I
it?
mean, he was talking about foreplay, so...
If Elliot were here, what would he do? He'd look for any conflicts. Looking. If White Rose thought something was up, she would have told the other members, including the
Maybe
guy
they've
she's
gone
hanging out with.
elsewhere.
All you had to do was enough.
Ice Weasel.
You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I think he is gonna die.
Yeah. I think he knows that's the outcome.
Yeah.
That's why he gave them the memory
Yeah,
stick.
yeah, exactly.
You had to be naughty.
You know, I've never been the nice type.
Let me drive.
It wasn't hard to figure out that you two were working together. Tell me Mr. Alderson's plan, and these gentlemen will take you home.
Were they always that close?
Michael Thompson. He will die in
Lord.
your sleep. The papers will
Jeez.
say you passed from heart failure. Or we could go the other way. We're well aware of our methods.
I want Price to really mess them up somehow, but I don't think he's got any chance.
So you canceled
Yeah.
this group meeting, but
Near Wall Street.
They got to get down there, or
Hey, are you hearing this? Let's move. We gotta go.
Or is that a trap?
They're probably already inside, which means we have to find a way in to get line of sight.
I reckon
Yeah.
that's a, like,
Price didn't know
The-
about the venue change. Why the heavy security detail? To get rid of him, they don't need a team of Dark Army soldiers to do it.
yeah, it doesn't make that they're planning something, or
They're not there to kill Price. They're there to protect someone.
The meeting is taking place. as
White
we
Rose, I
speak.
guess.
I'm
right?
sure Mr. Wellick, the new CEO of E-Corp, is impressing everyone.
Is he alive?
I'd expect mutiny when they realize that Terrell Wellick, your guest of honor and the sole purpose of the meeting, will not be in attendance.
That face just
gonna stay.
instantly changed.
No, we can't split up.
Like, sure.
We've never gotten drunk together, have we?
The tables have turned.
Plan is pointless if we don't get White Rose too.
Only have one MC catcher. We need to do this together.
We don't have a choice.
Is it a trap?
Mr. Wellick is nowhere to be found.
Probably.
We're still
Maybe not.
searching the Tri-
Is this part of your plan, Mr. Wellick's mysterious disappearance?
I have no idea where Wellick is.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He did mention something about travel the great Southwest, wind in his hair.
他在
He's just
耍
having
你
fun.
，Alderson，我跟您说过好几次了，让他继续下去，就会有现在这个结果。
She's acting just like the last guy, right?
Yeah.
像
不能再等了。
He's beaten you. You lost him. Doesn't mean we can't fight back tomorrow.
I think
but
she's
right
gonna
now,
get
we have to
killed.
leave. If you won't listen to reason, I'm done.
Or mutiny. Yeah. Whoa. That was a great reaction.
They're like, is she in charge or are you in charge?
His face.
Bad management. Employees either walk off the job or blow their brains out.
I mean, he's got a point. Damn. It's funny how Price, you can hate Price so much throughout this series, and those
Yeah.
little bits there, you're just like, well, I'm kind of on his side for this bit. So, man. Whoa.
I love the fact that he's just getting drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I guess if he does think
Yeah.
he's about to die.
Man. Oh, it's this nice one shot, right? Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, it's so funny how Tyrell was just killed by a random Dark Army guy as well, by
Yeah.
accident, like... My god, how much security?
How many of those are the Deus? Are they all?
That's Trump! That looked like the back of Trump's head. It really did! And is this meant to be, yay? No. Man. I'll never get sick of these one-shots in this show. And
Why are we following this
soundtrack.
person?
We're gonna see Darlene, like, appear from somewhere.
Yeah.
Smoke break. There's always a flaw in the system, right? Oh, that's a cool cut. I know, it's so good. And catch the door.
Back inside.
Oh,
okay, maybe not. There are a lot of people. Oh, that blows that, doesn't it?
There's no fucking way.
What's she see?
She's gonna climb up that? What's he gonna do?
I feel like he might just walk in there.
I mean, White Rose has been wanting to see Elliot, so not exactly the Elliot she thinks, but oh. Oh.
Who is it?
A cool idea, who knows?
Who knows? It could be anyone.
Sure as hell doesn't sound like Price.
Mr. Alderson, I was hoping we could talk.
Okay.
I'm outside.
What makes you want to see me now?
A realization.
I'm hearing your voice on the other end of this call. I'm good.
You stop whatever it is you're planning, and I give you information that will prove to be very valuable to you.
Trust you?
I'll let you
Yeah.
sharing first. It is about your friend, Angela. You think Angela's dead. She's not.
What? Is this...
Price is like, she
Sent
literally
me a
shot
picture
her.
of her dead body, you sick fucking fuck.
And you believe what
Sick
most
fucking
people
fuck.
believe? Only what is right in front of you?
No way. I mean, we just...
You killed her. Angela's dead.
I can take you to her. You like that?
That's manipulation if I've ever heard it. The
Yeah,
way he's
her voice.
talking is like...
Hold her hand.
What manipulative... Ugh.
Is that going to change to Elliot, do you think?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I reckon so.
Elliot, are you there?
It's definitely going to be him. What a way to manipulate, Jesus.
Yes. You know you have regrets, Elliot, and pain.
Ugh. Price is like...
All go away.
Really?
You can reset everything and live in the world you deserve.
I mean, Price warned her against this, right?
World that I showed your closest friend.
Price is up.
No.
That wasn't Angela. He used her.
Trying to use me. Yeah.
Let go
Turn on
of
the
the anger and the
TV.
hatred. Dad, I've only wished to help.
Here's the thing. I don't need help right now.
Mm.
You do.
I knew he was going to say that. What's happened? Something's happened with the Deus group.
Good evening, people of Earth. We are F Society.
Oh!
Secret club running the world. The Deus group.
I mean, and they're all gathered in one place.
The evil crimes they are responsible for.
Old school.
And if you'd like to meet the despicable individual while they wine and dine at the visit.
Holy shit.
You have been owned.
I mean, literally old school F Society. Back from the ashes.
This is the beginning of the end. We are F Society.
Ugh. Eat shit.
But I just feel like he's going to get shot in the head at any moment.
Yeah, I feel like Phil's just done for.
See the video?
Yeah. I talked to her.
What? This is supposed to hack the phone, not...
It was Price's phone, so we still need to get White Rose's number.
You okay?
I don't know. I really don't. Like, so much.
I'm glad you're back.
Can tell.
I gotta go.
Plane?
The cell tower.
Oh.
Only works if we hit their accounts at the same time.
I'll
let you know when I've got it.
It's gotta take some good timing. Oof. The music's so good. I like how she could tell it was him by his voice.
Everything will be alright.
Could they get both numbers? Because they're going to start calling him.
So they're seeing the cell information. Yeah. Just getting drunk.
You think that I can't survive being doxxed?
I have no idea. I'm as curious as you.
It's so cool. I love the lighting.
Yeah.
That's a cool shot as well. She got the signal for that. She'd be able to get in it? What the hell? Again, I love that it's all
distraction.
Maybe. I love that it's all so like realistic, the coding and stuff, that like it's not so like through the camera work and the visuals they have to tell what she's doing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, because if she hacks in it, none of them can leave.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing, because he's gonna leave.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Visually, they showed us that.
I like how we straight away thought she's gonna hack it so she can get in, and I'm like, but she's not in a car. She's gonna stop anyone from leaving.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know, when your boss says you want to go.
God damn, so
they're
simple.
not the bosses, you're going to want to keep waiting.
Man, so simple, but so cool.
Is that the little thing there?
I imagine so. It's like jamming it on, funnel them all out. Oh, because all the cars come around there.
And then they're all going to go on their phones.
Man. God, I'd hate to be doing it typing on a phone. I'd rather a keyboard. Most powerful people all just there in an alleyway. Damn. Can you manually? Oh no, one of them's leaving.
Is he going to get killed? Or like...
no, did they not?
Yeah.
Oh, they all know. Yeah. Damn, the doxing was a great idea. Just angry people.
While the contents of that video remain largely unconfirmed,
people still act on it instantly. How many times you got to do this? Jesus Christ. Fishing all employees. Oh my god. One of them's gonna work. Yeah, there we go. I thought he was going to pop up with the phone number or info. And there we go. Ugh. She's freaking out.
Nobody's going to pick up.
That's a trippy floor.
Over a little pipsqueak in a hoodie.
Crazy, right?
Well, you just love to hack it and then phone her and be like, got your number.
Never like Mr. Alderson does bring something to the table. For me.
He pisses you off. Literally. 99. Is it that one guy? Oh, I guess is it just White Rose then?
Oh, maybe.
The only person I believe.
Count not found. Oh.
Clearly, you believe it too.
I don't know. Want to know what White Rose will do though? Yeah. If this all like.
Why do we have to cut these things so goddamn
close? Oh my god, it'd be like an hour. Like spare time. Feels done for, I think.
What are you doing?
Half expecting to have a cyanide pill in his...
Maybe.
Peaceful out here.
He's wasted.
Are you really going to make me force you into the car?
You know, I almost let myself believe you when you said Angela was still alive. Even though I saw your men drag her dead body away.
Is she actually alive? So I'm like, ugh. I mean... Oh boy. Come on. No time to waste.
It's going to stop now, you know this, right?
I know, we're near the end.
Maybe that's what my daughter felt when you came to her.
Drain them accounts, baby.
The desperation. Have all her pain go away.
Feels delaying.
You weaponized that with Angela. Didn't work. Angela lives on.
Yeah.
People who love her. Their unwavering resolve.
Jesus.
They fucking did it.
Madness. You said you wanted that.
All this to yourself.
You should take your own advice. It's over.
He knows.
Yes. Suppose it is.
He was just stalling. Yeah. He knew. That's so good.
Is he gonna hang himself? I always find it weird when these things happen.
My God.
What? Nothing wrong, old sport.
So good.
Well, if it's what I think it is. We're all broke. It's impossible. Apparently not.
Where is my fucking money?
Is it your money though?
Yeah.
Where did we know where Elliot was transferring it to?
No.
No.
Well.
I'm a mercenary. I'd rather see you lose than win. Found the way. Most important, your project
is dead.
Your dream of another world is as good as dead.
Get out of there, Elliot.
Yeah.
You didn't lose the game.
We both did.
You just ran out of time.
Time! Ran out of time. Yeah, he's gonna... Not surprised. Ugh. Jesus.
He knew that was happening.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Phil expected him to do it right there.
Like that, Rome falls. No more Deus Group.
Damn.
No more top 1% of the top 1%.
But now what?
No more controlling every piece of our lives. No more.
You've got no money to pay for that driver, mate.
We took them down.
What's gonna happen?
The fallout of this is gonna be like
insane. Yeah, like
I thought the first Fallout was bad.
Yeah. Jesus.
You see that?
I'm so glad. They saw what Elliot. Yeah, I was gonna say there's gotta be more. That's White Roses, right?
I imagine so. Why have they got wreaths on the inside of the door? Is he gonna try and be his sister?
Maybe, but I mean, surely.
Try and lie about.
I love the way
identity.
this is being. Oh, come on! Love the way that was being shot. Damn, where from here?
Fallout.
4 episodes left. So, that was conflict.
Do you know what? I was thinking like about 3/4 of the way through that. I was thinking like the last 2 episodes have been really like deep episodes, and like you've been crying, it's been really like not emotionless,
heavy, very
but like
heavy.
And then I just found myself smiling the whole way through this episode because it was like
this film,
it's happening. Like the build up from when we started watching the show,
this felt very
finally
it felt very, I don't know if I got the right word. What does the word?
Happy that it was coming.
Yeah.
Like there was moments where you're like, oh god, this isn't.
No,
but like it's still like I just found myself smiling the whole way through.
But yeah, this felt very euphoric to me. Like after the last like couple of episodes,
maybe that's why I was smiling the whole way through. because it was a different.
It's such an uplifting compared to what's happened previously.
Bad people are getting their comeuppance.
Yeah.
Funny word
definitely. Is. Which is you've even said I want to know about the hack. I want to know. I was like, but there are bigger things going on. So but. And, like, I was thinking, like, is it going to all happen in this episode? Like, surely not. There's 5 episodes left. And then I was like, but technically, for the last, like, 5 episodes, it's been the same day. So it's not like it's just happened all of a sudden. They've built... And, I mean, it's the whole show has been building up to it. So... But, I mean, something... I don't know what's going to happen.
There's a part of me that's kind of questioning what I'm watching the show for.
What do you mean?
And I think because it started with the hack, and what was it called? The original hack.
What, 5'9"?
5'9".
Well, that was just the start of it.
The origins of this was hacking, but now I'm sat there and I got excited that the hack was coming to an end. But I'm like, am I actually watching this for the hack?
That was the thing.
Am I watching it for Elliot?
Yes, that's exactly the thing.
Who he is and what makes him him.
That's exactly what I said to you in the last few episodes. You was like, I want to know about the hack. And I was like, that's not the point of the show. Like, I mean, it is the driving force behind his motivation and what he's... and he's...
But I want to know now. I'm like, does Elliot tell Darlene what he's uncovered from his past? Like, was Darlene affected by it? How are they going to live now? How's the world going to live
now find
without
out,
a 1%?
Are we now going to find out who the other...
And like we said at the beginning, I'm like, I don't think Elliot is actually Elliot.
I get what you're saying.
I think Elliot... Because they even said that he's not ready for it. And I feel like it's the true identity of Elliot.
Yes, it's probably never been really him, and, but I don't know.
They said, like...
But I mean...
Mr. Robot said, like, the only person that's managed to see him is Darlene a few months ago. Woke him up. Yeah. And it's like...
it could be.
His sister is going to be who... Well... And then it makes me question, like... Because you've seen those glimpses, like, the flashes of Sam...
Yeah, I think there were other flashes of people as well, so it might not be.
Because he's the creator, isn't he?
Yeah.
What if it's his story?
Yeah, I don't know. I said
would be
that.
So cool. Like, it's the story of him.
Is he?
Obviously, this hasn't happened in real life, but do you know what I mean? Like, it's his story.
Yeah, it would make sense. That's literally what I said a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the.
But I think a few episodes ago, I was still like, I don't get that. But now, how these last episodes...
I don't know what you're saying with him... Elliot not being him doesn't... It makes sense in a way, I guess what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense to me in the fact that he has been Elliot this whole time and that is him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that is who we've seen and that is who he has been and that's who he sees himself
that's not
as.
His true identity.
Yeah, I know, no, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But how do you know what you're saying? That's a guess what you're saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is fact. Like, that's who he is and who we see him
as.
If
it is, like, they've done this so well because the whole way through is the belief that Elliot is Elliot. And
yes, yeah. Like, I mean, and the first plot twist was like Mr. Robot wasn't who we thought they were. Yeah.
So I could totally see it going the direction that Elliot is not Elliot.
But would you like that? That's my question.
Yes.
You would?
If they did it well.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I can't see them dropping the ball. But,
like,
I mean...
Thing is, as well, that... How many episodes is there left?
4.
Because if it turns out that Elliot isn't Elliot, I want to know where Elliot comes from. Because...
Yeah, that's the thing.
We know his mum and the trauma around his mum. We know his dad and the trauma around his dad. We know little Elliot is kind of before anything happened, and that's littler Elliot.
Or is the other one going to be the person he should have been if everything didn't happen, whereas Elliot is the one. He's who he is because of what has happened.
You know,
and
like we said, the little kid's a non-traumatized little kid. It would have been.
And he always we always see the kid as someone different. He's a different actor, like loads of times. But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if it isn't Elliot, it is like, oh, okay. But as long as they were to show why he is, or what started that one.
So my argument is that I think Elliot is who we see him as, and that is himself.
No, I've had a lot of theories the whole way through.
Yeah, I know.
Darlene at one point.
Before it's Tyrell, it's like, okay,
but
yeah. But do you get what I'm saying? So Elliot is who we see him as and who he is, but maybe the other one is who he is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, he's supposed to be who he is because...
A Tyrell look... Not Tyrell, but because he has so much potential and he could have gone so far in life.
Maybe.
Like a more suited and booted.
Who knows? But we've gone very off track.
Yeah.
This is not related at all, really, because we didn't get any of those answers. We just got the beginning scene. Literally, the first scene was the hallway.
But this is true with the beginning scene, because this is where... This whole scene is what started me being like, wait a second.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying is, like, it starts off with the hallway with the fire exit.
Scene.
It looks really cool the way it's shot, because Mr. Robot walks to the camera and then it flips and he's walking away and it looks identical, but it's just flipped. But he walks in the room, the famous room we've seen many times, and Elliot's mum and young Elliot are there.
Yep.
And they're talking about...
That he's not ready.
Yeah, he's not ready. Like, where have you been? Like, what's
You've known
going
about
on?
this the whole time.
Yeah. He should be here. Like, and then, so basically Mr. Robot's like, we can't yet. He's got to do this thing first.
Yeah.
And then...
We'll tell him everything.
Yeah, because even the younger version is like, why don't we just tell him and everything will be alright?
Yeah.
It'll all be dandy.
Yeah, because that was like the innocence of kids.
And I mean, even, especially at that point at the beginning of this episode where we're like, there's so much shit going on, like, kid. Like, yeah, so, cool. But, yeah. And I like the conflict between them, like, she even says, we can't lose him.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the truly unaffected good part of him. I don't know. I don't really know. We'll have to see. But yeah. So we cut to Darlene.
Yes.
In
a
hotel.
room.
Yep.
Yeah. Then the door opens.
And it's Mr. Robot. And he even says, I know you weren't expecting me. But he's not like ready right now.
Yeah.
He's dealing with a lot of stuff. He's like, he was saying how like there's no pop-up notification to tell like that was going to come up, or so he's just got to handle it, and
Kind of, was it something about like you'd usually hide and deal with things, but there's no time to hide and deal with things. So
there's a lot going on right now as well. So
So this is the only way.
Yeah.
And then him and Darlene are talking because they're waiting. They're at a hotel opposite where the day of Screw meeting should be.
Yeah.
And then the door knocks.
Well, no, before all that, he's like, this is how it has to be, sweetheart.
Yeah.
And then she's like, wait a second. And then she grabs him and was like, he's looking right at me.
Yeah.
It's like,
why are you here?
Yeah, where is he? He's like, he's got stuff going on, he needs to tell you. She's like, tell me what's happening. Oh yeah, because he's like, something came up, it was a hell of a night, things got off track. And she's like, tell you about my night, what's been going on as well. Like, they both had crazy nights. It's insane. Speaking of crazy night, we didn't find out any more about Dom.
No, I was going to mention that at the end actually, because I got a bit sad when we was like at the end of the credits, and then I was just like,
no Dom, but we'll see. But yeah, he's like, he needs to tell you, I can't.
Yeah.
But we got to do this now. That's when the door knocked.
And it is
Price. And
Elliot's not happy with it.
Oh, so they still got the USB of all the the machine is.
Elliot's not happy with it because he's like, you could have given us away.
Well, Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
This could blow the whole thing. What are you doing? Yeah. You're meant to be across the road.
Yeah. He's like, but I need to give you this. This is what Angela wanted.
Yeah, so it's all about the machine, and they'll tell you what you need to know. Destroy it. Yeah. That's what she wanted. It's what Angela wanted, and then Darlene's like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I like that, actually.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and then he just leaves, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then you just get Angela being like...
Darlene.
Yes. Darlene being like...
What the hell does he know about Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you in a second, we gotta do this now.
Yeah. I like how it cut to then like him walking in. And then when it cut back...
He's like, why didn't Angela tell me if Price was a
father? Yeah, I like how we didn't get that
and
whole...
it's like, well... Yeah, we didn't need to see it.
No, we didn't.
So... and then Mr. Robot's like, yeah, maybe she didn't know. Yeah. So, there we go.
Price walks in.
Well, no. First, we get information about what's going to happen. I think he does walk in, but he doesn't talk to White Rose yet. But yeah, he walks into the room, and it's just a table with White Rose and one other chair. But then Mr. Robot starts talking about the plan, basically. Yeah. So what they're going to do is they're going to swipe the phone numbers, request the transfers.
Then get the two FAs.
Two-factor authentication keys, so then they can authenticate it before they realise and transfer the money. But they need all of them at once, because if one person's alerted, then... Yeah. There you go.
But obviously when Price walks in, there's only White Rose.
Yeah, Price is like, I'm the first to arrive. And he's like, actually, I am.
Yeah, I like that. Loads of security. So it really looks like the event's happening here, and then that's when Elliot and Darlene are like, this isn't right. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they end up like...
Nobody else has got it. They're out that building. What's happening? Yeah. This is when Mr. Robot starts saying we need to look for conflict, see what's wrong, see what's going on.
So they look into Tyrell's
He's like, what would
phone.
Elliot do? And then he's like,
So then they find his calendar, password protected, and then they finally find that the venue had changed.
Yes, yeah. So we get like flashes between that and Price talking. So, but basically, White Rose says to Price, like, you can either tell me what Elliot's plan is.
They take his phone off of him.
Yeah, you can tell me what Elliot's plan is, and then these people will take you home, inject you with something,
and you die peacefully
in sleep. Otherwise, you know what I am capable of. Price is just like, we're gonna get drunk.
Yeah,
let's get drunk together. just drinking away. Yeah. It's a really cool conversation between them. Obviously, like, we've had their conflict the whole way through the show, and it comes to a pass. It's so cool. And I love how, like, White Rose seems so
sure,
but Price quickly changes that. I can't remember what exactly is said for. Does he say Tyrell is not turning up?
Yeah, he was like, your event holder is not going to be there.
Yeah.
Is that what?
Yeah. So, he just.
And that's when we see. So it flashes between a lot, doesn't it? That it's at Broadway, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it Broadway?
No, it began with a C.
I'm sure it said Broadway.
It might be Broadway Street or something, but it was the hotel was like began with. It really
Capri,
doesn't matter.
Capri,
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's like little, but it's a detail. It doesn't really.
But yeah. So Elliot tells Darlene she's got to go there, and then she's like, we can't split up.
Yeah.
But not at this point. But they need White Rose's number as well, so they need to be in.
We've only got the one
chance,
thing.
Yeah.
Like the one. No, not the one chance. Well, one chance, but we've only got the one. Whatever program it was,
Yeah.
so she's got to run it. She needs to do it. Yeah. So he's like, well, so I'll work out something here, and then, oh no! Then he looks out the window.
In the cell tower.
I thought it was a plane. I was like, oh, he's going to get a plane. No, yeah.
So he sees the cell tower, so he says he'll hack the cell tower if she goes to there.
Yeah, I love how we're watching two shows in New York. And they just have guys that are like, I'll just hack that.
Yeah.
We got Finch in interest. Maybe Finch is the other one. Maybe. I think I said this before as a joke. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I don't know where we are now.
I feel like this is a bit where his woman...
but there's a little talk before that, I think, but I can't remember what exactly it was.
They're just getting drunk, and that's when she walks in and she's like, we can't find Tyrell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We can't find Tyrell, he's...
Search, he's like, just give up. Just don't worry, like...
Yeah. And then she's like, he's beating you, and
yeah, you need to forget about Alderson. We need to call off the beat. We need to or whatever. And then she gets like really angry about it. He's getting at it, shouting.
I love Price in this. He's just drinking his drink.
Yeah, and the best bit is because then they're speaking in Mandarin, I guess.
Yeah.
And then she
changes.
She says he has beaten you, and then Price is like,
oh.
It's like, if you don't accept this or whatever, like,
I'm gone.
Well, he's like, we're not going anywhere. It's not, nothing's changing, like, or whatever. And she's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
He's
just like, whoa.
Whoa. That's bad management. Yeah. All your employees end up either walking and storming out or shooting themselves. Which I was saying, she is basically exactly like the previous guy. It was like, why are you so fascinated on letting Elliot?
Yeah.
This would be your downfall, like, and they were right. They were right. So, yeah, there you go. We cut to a really cool one shot of the hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we see Darlene.
So confused then, like
I was like mid-yawn as well.
Talking blasphemy.
Like we see Darlene kind of looking in the front entrance.
She kind of walks past it, and then it just carries on through into.
There's so much security.
Yeah. I feel like that was meant to be the back of. Well, was Trump even in power at this point? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining. Because it's 2015.
But yeah, we follow a security guard through where he's like, keep the doors locked, nobody can come in. Following, looking through everyone and who's there.
And they're chatting away. It's like, I had to travel like 11 hours. My wife's not happy. My girlfriend's not talking to me.
And then a waitress is there with the burger, and then we follow the waitress
it's so
through
cool.
the back, and then we find another waitress that's going out for a
smoke
cigarette,
break.
goes out the exit, then
which I was like, perfect way to get in.
Yeah, and the security guard's like, this door's off limits today, back inside.
Yeah.
Then we see Darlene like, there is no way in.
No.
Then she's like looking, and then
impossible.
she looks. It did look like she was looking at the scaffolding.
Yeah,
like, honestly.
where is she?
But it must have been whatever was on the scaffolding. There was
an advert for Shift Control, which is the TV show based on, I think, the 5'9" stuff and the exercise stuff. So I think that's,
Yeah.
I did see that and I was like,
yeah.
But I mentioned, is she going to climb it? But no.
No.
Do we see this? Not yet. So we cut back to Mr. Robot calls Price.
Yes.
Then White Rose is like, you going to answer it? It's like, well, who is it?
Who is it? And it says caller unknown, doesn't it? No caller ID.
It's like, hello? It's like, that don't sound like Price.
Yeah.
Elliot, so good to hear your voice. And they start chatting away, and it's the biggest load of manipulation I've ever seen. And I'm so glad Elliot didn't fall for it. Like,
I really liked how they did this, sort of like, because we've had Mr. Robot through the whole episode, even though I keep saying Elliot as well. But
I say Mr. Robot because it's easier to differentiate.
But we've had
seeing.
Mr. Robot this whole time because
and they are technically different people and the way they act and
it's a coping mechanism. Mr. Robot is the stronger one for dealing with things.
Yeah, he's there.
And he deals with it kind of emotionless, I guess you'd kind of say.
Yeah.
Whereas
anger, I guess.
Yeah. So it was really cool, this whole phone conversation with him being like, "Oh, you can see Angela again. Don't you want to hear her voice? Don't you want to, don't you miss her?" And like, she's gone to a better place.
Yeah, she's not like. Well, he didn't even say that. He just said she's not dead. She's alive and well.
He's like, you
showed me a picture of a dead body. You sick.
But I liked it because it obviously touched on the emotional side of Elliot, and Angela was his best friend, and he was sad that Angela had gone, and I liked the way the camera then panned, like it changed.
Cut away and then cut back to Elliot,
and it was Elliot rather than Mr. Robot.
Yeah, it's
with
cool.
Tears down his face, and
I
did think I thought for a second that I was like, God, he's gonna fall for this.
I thought, but then I was like, no, he can't. But I like how as well when he said about the picture of the dead body, like White Rose said, "What you're just going to be like everyone else and believe what you like," which is kind of like a take on the show as well as it is, because like there's a lot of things where we've been believing what we're seeing, and it's just But there you go. But yeah, it's like White Rose says you need my help.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he gets a message saying, "Turn on the TV."
Yeah.
Turns it on. He's like, No, I'm not the one who needs
You
help. Looks like you are.
And then he just hangs up, and then
Yeah.
we're like, what? And then we see what's
Yeah.
on the TV.
Yeah, F Society. So Darlene, obviously we got a clip of her going into a clothing shop.
Yeah.
But she's dressed up as F Society.
Out in Deus Group.
Yeah, literally doxing them. Like, this is
Yeah.
all the information. They're here, they're hanging up, they control everything. There's files below, you can click. There you go.
See all their information.
Yeah. Crazy. Makes sense. I don't know when it happened, but we got a bit of Price saying to White Rose, is like, I don't care for Elliot much. Like,
Yeah, but
he's arrogant and he's
but
like...
I can see that he can hurt you.
Yeah, but the one good thing about him, he can hurt you. And I think you know that. So, he's the only person that can hurt you.
Yeah. I like how we get the glimpses of all the people in the Deus Group suddenly getting like news alerts on their phone.
Yeah.
F Society that is like,
Doxed, yeah, it's crazy. So they're basically, Elliot's now like trying to hack into the cell tower.
Yeah.
Using still the name Sam Seppiel, which I don't know if I mentioned in our reaction. Someone pointed out to us. So Sam Esmail's the creator, Sam.
Yeah.
Seppiel, I believe, is the surname of the like head guy at USA Network who made the show.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's a combination of the two, I believe. Yeah, there we go. I might be wrong about exactly who the Seppiel person is, but it's someone higher up. Yeah, someone. Yeah.
But we still see Darlene still trying to get in, and then
I really like this shot though. We get a shot of Darlene. Did they talk on the phone at this point? I think they do. Or maybe it's a bit later. I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't... Yeah, maybe not. But it looked like a similar shot was the only thing. But they speak on the phone about at one point, right? And
Do they?
yeah, because she's like, it's good to hear your speak to you again, Elliot.
Now.
It's good to have you back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can't remember what they exactly talk about. Maybe what they've got to do and any sign of the number. But yeah. Anyway, I like the shot. It's of her, but then it pulls all the way out. And it just...
And we're in the garage.
Yeah, where they're just playing cards and stuff. And...
Yeah, a car comes in and he does a little button to... yeah.
We
And
both...
then we're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
And then Darlene is hacking it.
To stop it from...
Yeah, I love this, that how it plays out, because obviously the F Society video's gone up, so they're all going to want to leave.
They're all freaking. Oh yeah, because now they've been doxed. It cuts to White Rose talking to them like, it's okay, don't pay attention, we're fine. It's
fine. And then like hanging up on him, and he's like, what? Like pacing, and then there's just Darlene hacking the garage.
Yeah.
So then they start to get phone calls from their bosses saying, I'm leaving. So they're all jumping in their cars, but she's hacked it. So then when the guy's pushing the button, it's not going down. It's like carnage in there.
Yeah. Carnage, yeah. Yeah, so, and then we cut to seeing them all...
They just leave the fire exit, don't they? Because they...
Yeah, they
well,
all
the
leave
car
out
should
that
be
exit.
there.
Yeah, the car should be there waiting.
But
They're all like, what's going on? And they're all
you
phoning.
get Darlene and the barrier on her phone, like coding to find all their phone numbers.
Snatching their phone numbers, yeah. It's crazy.
That's when there's text messages between Elliot and her, because he can't get... He's trying to...
He's fishing every single telecom employee to try and...
Yeah, and he does manage it. He does.
Yeah. Like I said, I really like the way the hacking is... It's been praised for this show, the way the hacking is shown in this show.
Yeah.
Because we was talking about Person of Interest, the hacking in that. The hacking in that is shown in a very film-like way.
Yeah.
Which, no slight against it, that's not really the main focus of the show.
Yeah.
It's not the worst way I've seen it in Person of Interest. It's still cool. But you do occasionally get the... loading bar or doing this or whatever, whereas in this it's very like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what
sometimes I can see words and I can understand, but
like, Ice Weasel.
It
was Tyrell's password, wasn't it?
I think so, something like that, but I really like that way. And like I said, with the ramp thing, so instead of them saying hacking ramp or whatever, it was like we saw visually the connection between her looking at it and the ramp. It was just, you had to connect those dots, which I like. It's really cool. It doesn't treat you as like a stupid person that needs to see, like, I mean, we got the 99 of 100 phone numbers, but you know what I mean. It's not as blatant as some shows. Like, I've seen like I watch Red Letter Media, and I've seen some of the films they watch, and it's like awful. So yeah, but there we go. I just want to say that.
But yeah, we're switching between them a lot, aren't we? As he's hacking the cell tower.
They're freaking out, and then one guy's like, "Oh, this is it. I'm leaving." And he tries to go to the barrier, and they all surround.
Yep. And you can just see her phone like picking up more and more users.
But basically, a lot of like the public have come to the hotel, so they're blocking his way out.
Yeah,
and you can see the news reporter as well. Is like, well, it's unverified. People are here. Like,
and then we know that she's got 99 out of 100, so it's just White Rose that's left.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is the person. The moment we get where he says Elliot's the only person that can hurt you. Yeah. Sorry.
And that's when because Elliot's able to get a file with the numbers from that cell tower, so then he sends that file to Darlene to cross-reference any numbers,
and then it's
to work
trying
out
to
who's
match
White Rose. Yeah.
Yep. And it finally
finds it.
Right as the cars are about to get through. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Around this time as well, they're leaving, aren't they? White Rose and Price, they've left the room.
Yeah.
They're out on the thing, and then that's when, because we said Price is stalling.
Yes,
it's such a
so they come out onto the steps. Yeah, I think before that,
it's all like happening.
It kind of all happens at the same time. So we can talk about Elliot because that's when Elliot and Mr. Robot it's actually happened. We did it. Like, oh my god! Like that moment exactly there explains how I guess we felt about the episode. It's very like, it's fine.
You've got Elliot also.
Finish my sentence.
No, sorry, but we haven't actually done the transfer yet. They say that they've done it after the transfer.
It's like I said, it's kind of happened at once. But yeah, the transfer happens. I thought you mentioned it.
No,
sorry.
we didn't. We just said that they got all the numbers. They got White Rose's number, and then Elliot's like, "Go ahead" or something.
Yeah, they have to find the right two. So we see the guy in the car, and he gets the message, and he's like, "What?" Yeah, that's why I got a bit thrown off because you spoke about Price first, which wasn't happening quite yet.
I'm sure it's all happening while they're outside.
Kind of at the same time.
Yeah,
no, but we get
so hard to explain.
Because we get their authentication first, and then it goes to Price, and then you get that whole scene, and then finally White Rose gets it. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah. So like, see, Darlene's happy, they're happy, but yeah, it cuts to. I think we get the Elliot bit first.
Yeah.
We definitely do because in between again probably it doesn't matter. But what I was saying is the Elliot looking at Mr. Robot and being like, "Oh my god, we've done it!" It's kind of like what we felt like after all the trauma and horrible stuff we've had to go through. They did it.
Yeah.
But I don't know where it goes from here.
No.
Like,
well, there's another bit that happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit more.
That they were on the steps, and it was like Price was stalling.
Yeah, he was 100% stalling.
Talking about,
it's like, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's a lovely.
Then White Rose is obviously like, look, you either
going to
walk in the car, or
am I going to have to drag you in the car? Yeah.
I like how I was like, I think it's got cyanide pit, like spy shit going on here.
But he was basically, I wrote it down. So he's like, you try to weaponize regret is what he was saying, like, but the problem is, like, that's not how it's going to work with Angela, because Angela's still fighting her love, and what she wanted is still working through even Price, him, Elliot, and Darlene. Yeah. It reminds me of, like, they're talking about the love they have for Angela, reminds me of that tape they had. Yeah.
I like this bit as well, because, like, his phone starts going off, doesn't it, White Roses? And then I just like how Price is just suddenly like, you had. Like, just...
It's done.
It's over.
Yeah. He's like, what are you talking about?
He looks at his phone and it's just like, overdrawn.
It's like, we're all broke.
I think he's like, what is this? And he's like, we're all broke. Like...
It's like, where's my money?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I even said to you, like, do we know what Elliot's, where he's transferring it to?
No.
Like,
well, originally it was going to go to, it might have gone to Vera, right?
Yeah.
That was because, like, Elliot doesn't care about it, so who knows? But, like, I like how Price was said about, like, I told you I'm a mercenary. It doesn't matter if I lose, as long as I take you down with me.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as he's
you just
walking away.
see White Rose
I
grab
like
a
how.
guy's gun.
Well, no, before that, like, he says something. Price, like, taps him on the shoulder. Oh, you ran out of time.
Yeah, you ran out of time, and then he walks down the stairs, and then that's when White Rose grabs the gun and just shoots him right there on the stairs.
It's so cool seeing their, like, conflict, their feud.
And that's just as Elliot's leaving as well, and Elliot's like,
yeah, his
across
gun,
the road,
and they're like, they kind of shuffle off, and then I love how
that.
White Rose sees
the hoodie in the distance. It's just like
all this over a scruffy guy in a hoodie or a scruffy black hoodie. Yeah, it's so good.
then we just see at the
it kind of pans
to
it pans over Mr. Price, and we get Mr. Robot talking about that's the 1% of the 1% gone. It's done. No more controlling stuff from the shadows. So we see
the Deus group and the cars all being like hounded and
it's over.
Where do we go?
Yeah.
It's the fallout.
And then we cut to we get knocks on White Rose's door. FBI, we got a warrant. Insane. And White Rose is all dressed up.
Yeah.
Makeup, everything, and we just hear gunshots. I really like how that's done. And there we go.
What happens now?
I don't know where we go from here. There's got to be payoff to the machine, whatever it is. It's definitely a collider.
That's the next bit because that's what
is Angela actually still alive? I mean, because I don't think so. Price was like, I saw you drag her dead body away.
Yeah.
You were trying to weaponize their regret, and it doesn't work. I saw it. It nearly worked. I thought it was going to work.
The irony of it, if irony is the right word, White Rose's whole mission is fueled with regret.
Yes.
Because it all stems from when we saw that scene.
Yeah.
When the guy committed suicide, didn't
he? Yeah.
And that was the regret that he couldn't live
Save
his life
them, I guess,
with him.
And
because of cultural beliefs and everything.
So there was a bit earlier as well, because like me saying that Price said it almost worked, because when White Rose was on the phone to Elliot, White Rose then said something like, I don't know, the way she spoke, like the way they spoke was like they were winning Elliot over, and then you could see in Phil's face, he was like,
God.
But
he was so close.
It turned, because like he thought it literally did seem like even you said it felt like Elliot was going to agree, but I'm so glad he did it. But there we go. I don't know where we're going.
It's going to be the
4 episodes. That's insane.
Yeah. But the thing is as well that
I'm right. All right. Don't look at the titles. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just don't know as well. Thing is, the fallout of this is so big.
There was
you've got the economy side of it and life as it is.
I mean, we've seen that sort of. We've seen that sort of. Aftermath before.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're heavily focused on that, because they've just stolen the money from.
The biggest people.
The biggest people in the world.
What do they do? Where does that leave? But the thing is, those
clearly
companies and everything run a lot of what goes on day to day in the background.
Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of. I mean, if anything, this show has shown us is it shows us the effects of.
Will Elliot open up to Darlene about what was going on?
I think so, but there's something. Before I forget, they said that we need to let him know what he did.
Yeah.
They said that in the room, the mum and the...
Yeah, that's what made me think as well that it wasn't
What
Elliot.
did he do? Yeah.
Elliot's physical being isn't the same as these alter egos, is it?
No.
So they need to let him know what they did. What he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think also made me think. But is Dom okay?
But what is it, what he did? That's what I'm saying.
All this stuff. Because if it wasn't...
What's the... Oh, you meaning the other version. But, I get you. Yeah.
That's, I think, what started me on that whole...
Yeah. But that... I don't know why they say it so cryptically then. Because that feels like they're saying it cryptically towards us. Why would they be... What he did sounds more of something we don't know.
Maybe.
Rather than the whole series.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could be right. But
But How is Dom? Did Dom survive?
Yeah, who knows?
Will Darlene rekindle things with Dom? Like, all this could
Dunno.
be the end,
Yeah.
The machine.
But what
the takedown
chaos
of the
could...
machine.
I mean, even though White Rose has no money now, will Dark Army still cause chaos? Will they...
Exactly, will there
what will
be
they
some
do?
kind of riot,
There's
takeover?
got to be repercussions.
Also, all those people
But then I
and
guess-
White Rose, they are going to take down Elliot.
Well, no, it looks like they're going to get arrested by the FBI.
Yeah, but they're going to get arrested by the FBI, but they are going to dob in Elliot. So where does that leave Elliot in all this?
I mean, they could.
Elliot is just as much... Like, Elliot's taken all their money. Elliot has ruined them. They are going to say Elliot is responsible for 5-9. So it could then
Under their manipulation, though.
But that's what the fallout of that, like.
Yeah,
if
I
they
get
dob
ya.
in Elliot, the FBI are going to come after Elliot.
I mean,
Elliot might be able to...
I think Elliot's on the FBI's radar anyway.
Yeah,
So,
but that's...
I don't know.
Where does that leave Elliot? Is
I don't
Elliot going to be able to walk away from this, or is he going to end up in prison again?
I don't know.
Because he has hacked. He's not done good things.
No, well,
Like-
it's for the greater good.
Yeah, but he's still breaking the law.
Yeah. But I don't know.
But then with Dom, like, Dom could help Elliot out that Dom's been manipulated by them as well.
I mean, well, Dom basically kind of did a bit to help them out anyway,
Yeah.
like in the fact that she let Darlene go and was
Yeah.
like, go take them down.
So will Dom be able to help Elliot out of the situation that... Or will the FBI employ Elliot like they do in these things? You know, like when someone hacks big companies, they then end up hiring them because they're such good hackers.
Yeah, that could
like...
happen, yeah. But I mean, the hacks kind of caused a lot of collateral damage and a lot of...
So they'd want
a lot of actual personal damage.
Yeah,
like,
they'd want him under control, wouldn't they?
Well, but no, I mean, yeah, but what he did ended up killing a lot of people, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
guess
problem. Yeah. Maybe Lucky Irish Bastard can come back and save
maybe.
Elliot. There you go. Anyway, we need to stop talking. We've still got 4 episodes left to go. There's a lot that could happen. I don't know where it's going, but great episode. Really liked it. It felt very, like I said, euphoric after the last few. So it's kind of a nice, uplifting thing in a way. Yeah. But there we go. We will be back with more Mr. Robot in a week's time on Monday. Otherwise, in 2 days' time is Breaking Bad, which is the penultimate episode of Season 4. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.